Hey guys, this is Dave for our strategic presentation class. This assignment in particular is about screencasting. Um, the assignment is to pick two different websites and compare them. The website I chose to pick is Wix.com, which is basically a website where you can make your own HTML5 site in your own domain. You want to make it to advertise yourself or a product or something like that, you can use Wix. The two websites I picked to talk about are this one from Heather, looks like a portfolio, it's very eye-catching, and this one from Andy, which looks to be a resume for her acting career. The first thing you can clearly see is Heather's portfolio is much more eye-catching. I'll talk a little bit later about the color scheme, which I don't really like, but it's definitely more eye-catching. There's a lot more going on. That's actually your contact page. Here's the home page. There's just a lot more going on. It's not too cluttered in this specific instance. Um, you can see that she has, more information here. You can contact her. Well, that's weird that you can't click there. You can click there. Um, there's just more going on compared to Andy's site where let's click her homepage. It's just her and a little bit of information, and it's on a white background, and it looks like someone just kind of threw it together in about 5 minutes. Uh, doesn't look professionally done, and I think Heather's really does look professionally done. The second thing is there's more information on Heather's site in general. You can see that, you want to go to more. Let's click here. Oh, it goes to her portfolio. It gives pictures, and you go to her about section, and it tells you a lot more about her as a person. Andy's website, although her gallery also does have pictures, as you can see, if you go to her resume, it's just kind of bland. It's not very filled out, as you can see. Um, it says she's 6'2", has a bachelor's in theater arts, and that's really it. It doesn't really tell her much about what she likes to do, aside from she knows English and German and Kung Fu and Tango, and she's an actress. Cool. Well, Heather is a photographer and she travels and this and that. And you could get a little bit of her personality from that. I think that's really important. The page number 3, this page is much more interactive than Andy's page. Um, you can click different things on Heather's page, but on Andy's page, it's just like, oh, here's a picture, here's her resume, here's her home page. You can only click the tabs, and that's not very enjoyable. But on Heather's page, if you click her portfolio, let's say, you could click on the different pictures, you can click her contact page, and you can click on different things. She has her social media stuff here. There's more to do, there's more to look at, and I think that's important when creating a portfolio is to get noticed and to not look like everybody else. Um, Something I like about both sites actually is in the gallery, and I guess it's in her portfolio here, is when you click on a specific picture, you can enlarge it. Same goes for Andy's page. I think that's really cool. Um, it's not just like, oh, here's a few pictures. Good luck seeing them big. I think that's cool. It's a nice little feature for both sites, actually. Um, something I like, the fifth thing I like about Heather's site a lot more is if you go to her contact page, her social media is there. She also lists her phone number and Skype information, as well as her email, and contact slash comment box down there. For Andy's site, she has her number and an email and this, but there's no social media stuff. And I think, especially in today's world, social media is very important. You want to get to know somebody. Um, a company might ask for that later on too. Some companies do. They want to see, they don't want your Facebook password or anything, but they want to see, oh, do you have a Facebook page? Do you have a Twitter page? Are you on Google Plus and stuff like that? And Annie doesn't have that, and if she does, it's not anywhere that's really easily accessible. Like even if it was down here, which I don't think it's hers now, it's the Wix one. It's not something you notice. You really have to go, oh, what's that down there? And look at it. Now on to the things that I dislike. What I don't like about Heather's page is you don't know what she's trying to advertise. Is she trying to advertise herself as a person? Is she trying to advertise her photography or something? It says for glamour, is she a photographer? You don't know because you go to her about page. Yeah, she's a photographer, but she's also a traveler and entrepreneur. Is she trying to advertise? It's almost like a dating profile. Like, oh, here's all this stuff about her. And even though that's cool, it doesn't say like it's Heather Bozone for glamour photography or anything like that. It's just about her, almost about her life in a way, like the different things she likes to do. Whereas Andy's is you can say, oh, it's a homepage resume. Cool. I assume it's things she's accomplished. Yeah, it's film, theater, things that she's done. And you don't really get a sense of the accomplishments that Heather's done. Um, the second thing I dislike about Heather's page is if you go in her comments section, I really don't like how squished this box is. It almost looks like it's squished for no reason. If you go to Andy's, it's not as squished. It kind of fits the way the scheme of the page is. She has her picture here, some of her contact information here, and then the comment box. But for some reason on Heather's page, it's all kind of squished together, and I don't think it needs to be like that. I do like the header here. Maybe it could be a little bit smaller. Maybe these could be a little bit more noticeable. But I don't really like how small and squished the comment box looks. The third thing that I dislike is you see an ad for glamour.com, and it seems as though Heather works for this website slash magazine or takes photographs or creates it or something like that, but you don't really know. You kind of have to either assume it's her publication, and even then, it almost looks like it's an ad here, and you don't really know is it hers? What is it doing there? Say it's oh, and then you say, oh, it's a photography company. Is she advertising people to take photographs for her? Is she advertising for her to take photographs for other companies? And like, oh, this is my work. This is what I do. It's a little strange, and I think she could do a better job at clarifying exactly what she's trying to accomplish. The fourth thing is the pictures on both sites are very similar pictures. You don't get a sense of the person really. You can see they're all very similar, orange hair, looking this way. You see similar pictures here, similar pictures down here. And the same thing with Heather. It's her in the same outfit. Oh, she's biking. Oh, she's running. She's up against the wall. She's near a tree. She's in a building. But she's wearing the same exact outfit. And you can see, I guess, that she travels, but it looks like this is all done in the same area. And you don't really get a sense of her traveling much, aside from maybe a park or something because, oh, she's sitting down, she's on stairs, she's wearing the same outfit. Obviously, those were all taken in the same day, or most likely they were, which I think is a little weird. I think they can both do a better job at differentiating, getting different pictures and different settings, different outfits, things like that. Especially if they're trying to advocate their photography, which Heather is, that you want to have different pictures in the completely different settings, not just the same person, the same picture, in the same outfit, blah, blah, blah. The last thing is while Andy's page is kind of bland, I do like that it doesn't hurt your eye after a while, and I think the pink on black, even though it's very eye-catching, after a while can kind of hurt your eyes a bit. Um, I do like the background a lot. I like the pattern. There's definitely a lot to look at, but I don't think the pink on black kind of works. Oh, I don't think, dark red on black works. I think she could do a better job at picking a better color that doesn't really hurt your eyes as much. That can get kind of annoying, but that's a lot of it's personal preference. She might like it a lot, others might like it a lot. For me, after staring at this for how long have I been doing this? Almost 9 minutes. It kind of hurts my eyes a bit. So I wish that was a little bit different. That wraps up this screencast. I hope everybody who watches this can kind of take away something, whether it's something from one of these sites, maybe they want to fix up their own portfolio, or maybe they agree or disagree with me, or something like that. I look forward to hearing everybody else's screencast or watching it. Maybe I can learn a few things from everyone else. And I will see you guys in class next week. Thanks.